Hello, twin flames. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the new day. This is a daily energy check, and today we're going to focus on divine masculine energy. So we'll see what's going on with the masculine collective energetically. What are they thinking towards the connection and divine feminine, and what kind of action are they taking or planning to take in the nearest future towards the feminine and the connection. At the end, I will put some messages from my oracle deck from the masculines to the feminines for cross watchers. So stick around if that's going to be the case, if that's you. I am almost ready for my trip to Ireland, so I will be coming to you from different locations. So be ready for that, should be fun. Okay, let's get an oracle card for both of the twins first. So we'll start with divine feminine swatching, then we'll get a card for divine masculine, and then I'll focus specifically on divine masculine energy. By the way, this is a general read, so take only what resonates for you and leave what doesn't. And of course, if you like what I'm doing, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Feminines, you've got number 36, blend into the environment. You have many skills and can fit into any situation. Take time to assess what is going on around you and adapt accordingly. I love it. Honestly, for me personally, it's been my skill my entire life for different reasons with the life I had as a child. But right now, it's almost the opposite way around, right? Like, and the reason my ego kind of steps out in a more rebellious way to say, I'm not gonna blend into the environment, right? I'm gonna stand out. It's that 7 of Wands kind of vibe. So when I get cards like that, messages like that, because I include myself into this collective, right? I understand that that's now a little bit of a stretch for me to comply, to follow, and to get a perspective from that side. All right, like almost like physically, like get into that spot and see the reality from that angle. Very interesting. Okay, that's too many cards. Okay, thank you. Let's see what we got for divine masculines. Number 10, every step counts. There is an advantage in taking things slowly. Breathe deeply and fully as you consider your options. This is a classic Knight of Pentacles vibe. So it's important to take steps to keep the progress going, but it can be baby steps. It's not like you are running out of time or there is some sort of specific deadline. Maybe it is in your head, right? So this is a chance to take it a little bit further and see that it's not a real deadline. Okay, so I'll do a 9 card spread and we'll go from there. So for the energy, we have Ace of Swords, Knight of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. For what are they thinking? 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, the Hermit. And the action they're taking, Page of Cups, Page of Wands, and Death. Wow. The Chariot at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, so there is a push to take action, and that's why there is an urge. How to explain? There's like, it feels like a cringe in terms of like, or like the energy is getting squished in terms of masculines, like really being squeezed out, so they do take action because they have been idle for a while, at least in terms of you know, their spiritual awakening and also walking towards this connection. One cannot happen without the other. So yeah, so this is like, and you know, like you have your fight or flight response, and there is like almost like a third one that's like freeze response. When some people, when they get into like a shocking situation, they just freeze, right? And that's what I feel like divine masculines have been in that space for a while, where they were frozen because they just didn't have a clue. So it was like too complex and too difficult to try to decide based on like the usual algorithms or what they used to do before, right? It's too different, right? So they just didn't take any action. And now the universe is pushing them towards taking it, even if it's small steps, baby steps, right? And you don't really know exactly what this is going to get you to, but it's important to make progress, to tell the universe that you want this. So energetically, yeah, we still have some lack mentality and feeling like I'm not good enough, especially if there was energy, there was some sort of rejection already in the physical, right? That energy settled in, like I wasn't good enough, right? I'm never gonna be good enough, that kind of vibe, right? There's still some lack mentality, but there's also a very strong energy of wanting to know the truth and to communicate. So whatever was left unsaid, misunderstood, needs to be spoken, right? This is about clearing the air. So this is the energy, though. It's very interesting how, like, thoughts and words are the 4D reality. This part of the spread is about 5D, but it goes deeper and deeper, especially if it's important to us. It stays with us in the energy, even if we don't think about it anymore. So it is in divine masculine energy, and it's one of the forces that's pushing them toward action, because it almost feels like action will get me to the point where I understand better, and that is definitely better than not knowing, that being confused and not being in the clear. And that's where they are right now. What are they thinking? We have 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, and the Hermit. Yeah, they definitely see the beauty of the feminine. They appreciate it more and more every day in new ways, by learning of new experiences or new accomplishments, right? Maybe even if you're not in communication, for the cross watchers, that masculine still can follow their feminines on social media. Maybe they have some friends in common. I'm getting a few stalking energies too. So take it how it resonates. Maybe somebody created a fake account to start talking and to at least get access to the content, you know? Like if your account is private, right? But you, like somebody made friends with you online and that's how they know. But so they see the beauty, it's inspiring, it's also very scary for them. Like, just be honest. Like, this is the thinking space already. So this is pretty conscious. And they do want the victory for sure, right? Like they almost like they know that it's in the cards at some point, but there's still a gap between having that knowledge deep down and understanding what do I need to do, right? So masculines retreat into the hermit mode because there's a lot of fear and there's no clarity on where is this going, right? So they almost like instinctively, intuitively go into the self-preservation mode where they can be themselves a little more, right? To kind of like open up and be honest of what happened and what are they supposed to do, like what are they feeling and thinking, if anything, right? Like to really get, and this is major arcana, so this is divinely guided, and they needed to get clarity of what they want, how they feel, because one of the main blocker usually for the masculines is their denial. Like there is this strong feelings, like a wave of feelings of love, but there is denial in the conscious space, and there is like that big disconnect that's only causing trouble on various levels. The action they're planning to take, we have 2 pages. So pages are messengers, so they are planning to get a message to you somehow. It doesn't mean necessarily it's going to be a conversation. To me, pages are not the conversation level yet, but it will be some sort of sign. Maybe they'll post something on their media and you'll find out. Maybe it won't be a conversation, but it's your birthday and they'll send you a happy birthday message. Something along those. Maybe it's going to be a like or a comment on a post. But they want to send a signal, send a sign, and this is Cups and Wands. So this is a sign of both emotions and passion, right? Like this could be anything between your sexy thing to like what was shared was so special, or you know, you're so deep and I love seeing your soul, something along those lines, right? But this is still almost like testing the waters and seeing where is it gonna lead them. The death, of course, is gonna lead them to something new and beautiful. but it's almost like they are now still there. They can feel it in the air that big transformation is coming, or like parts of it are already happening, but it's not complete yet, right? There's still some events that need to happen for this transformation to be complete, and they don't necessarily know what it is exactly that's going to happen. So there is some fear about it as well. But what they don't want to do is pretend like nothing's changed in their life or in their perception or in their values, right? So this is more about, and that's where pages can also be seen as the learning energy, where they're going to be learning how to operate with the new energy in mind, with this transformation. It's almost like this new page of their life. And yes, they're reading it, they're still adjusting, they're trying to understand what does it mean to me in terms of the relationships in my life and friendships, you know, like that I already have, in terms of what I want to do for my finances and how do I want to spend my time and other resources, right? And of course, what does it mean in terms of life partnership and romantic relationships? Beautiful. I love it. I love it. Let's get some messages from masculines to feminines. If they could, what would they share with their feminines at this time? What would they like to tell them? What's in their heart and mind? I tried doing vertical videos. I didn't really feel like they were doing that much better. But let me know what you like, because I feel like on the, as a user myself, on the mobile, it might be easier if you're watching vertical videos. But yeah, let me know if you have a preference. I might play with it a little bit more when I'm in Ireland. But mind you that I didn't even bring my my tripod with me. Like, I'm trying to make it a lighter trip on purpose, so it's gonna be interesting of what my setup is gonna be like. I'm even curious, honestly. So we have 4. I wish I could take back the hurtful things I said to you. I find you so incredibly attractive and sexy. It's intense. That's that 9 of Pentacles talking. You're my star that outshines all the others. And being with you reminds me of home. That's how they're gonna come back home. So keep holding that energy, Divine Feminines. If you're watching, this is important. Your energy, if you're staying high vibe, if you're in alignment with your mission and purpose and your personal growth, that's like a shining beacon for the masculine, and that's how they're gonna find their way home. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here. I've got a busy day just before my travel. I'll be back with you again, guys, very, very soon. Like I was saying, I might skip a day or 2 this week just because of all the travel, but I already started recording July horoscopes for the signs, so that's definitely gonna start publishing on Friday and over the weekend. So yeah, hope you get excited about that. Let's see what that July brings to us. I love you all, and until next time.